Now we arrive at the essential reason why Aries begins the astrological new year. And this reason has nothing to do with where the constellation of Aries happens to be positioned in the sky on any given date. Aries begins the year because primal force comes first, before growth, before transformation, before any other expression of consciousness or energy is possible. Something must break the dormancy. Something must force the opening. Something must make the old form rupture so the new form can emerge. Without the rupture of Aries, there is no spring. Without the breaking of dormancy, there is no awakening. Without the aggressive demand that movement must happen, everything is frozen in the pattern and structures that no longer serve. Nothing new is possible without the force that breaks what contained it. And that force is what Aries represents. This is why the astrological new year begins in spring and not in January. January is arbitrary, a calendar date with no relationship to actual cycles in nature or human consciousness. But spring is when the primal force becomes impossible to ignore, when dormancy breaks visibly in the world around you, when the question of whether you will move forward or remain stagnant becomes undeniable. The astrological framework understands that consciousness itself operates in cycles and that all cycles begins with rupture. The new does not emerge from the old through continuity or gentle transition. The new emerges because something breaks open what was holding the old. The force that breaks it is what Aries represents, and it must come first because nothing else is possible without it. Every living organism responds to this force. Every cycle begins with this rupture. Every transformation requires this breaking open. And you cannot skip this stage or move past it or negotiate with it. You can only allow it or resist it. And resistance does not prevent the force from operating. It only prevents you from working with it consciously.